For most of history, progress has been our North Star. The idea that things should always be getting bigger, faster, more efficient. It's the story we've always told ourselves, right? That the future is going to be better than the past, guaranteed. But what if that story is a little more complicated? What if our constant push forward has a cost we're not talking about? So today, that's exactly what we're going to dig into. We're asking a pretty fundamental question. Is all this forward momentum, all this progress, actually taking us somewhere we really want to go? Just let's picture it for a second. Let's say it's the near future, maybe 2026. Your smart home gently wakes you up with perfect, optimized lighting, and AI has already summarized your morning news, and your fridge is suggesting breakfast based on your health goals and what you've got in stock. I mean, your whole day is just seamless, efficient. And the benefits? Oh, they are undeniable. You've got instant health insights from your watch, cheap, renewable energy is powering everything around you, and there's a literal infinite stream of entertainment that's tailored perfectly to you. This is the world that progress promised us. But then, right in the middle of all that amazing convenience, there's this quiet, nagging feeling. You're scrolling through notifications and you suddenly wonder, when was the last time I had a real conversation without looking at my phone? When did I last feel completely present? It's that feeling that maybe, just maybe, something vital is getting lost in the shuffle. To really get a handle on that feeling, we've got to go back. We need to look at the story of progress we've been telling ourselves for centuries, the one we've all been raised on. Okay, so this whole idea really took root back during the Enlightenment. Philosophers started to see history not as just a series of random events, but as a journey with a clear destination. It was this constant upward line toward more freedom, more control over nature, and basically endless growth. And this path forward, it felt almost inevitable. And let's be super clear here. This way of thinking delivered some absolutely incredible wins. We're talking about massive leaps in human rights, eradicating diseases like polio, and making medical breakthroughs that were pure science fiction just a generation ago. This pursuit has made the world better in very, very real ways. But like any good story, there's another side. There's some fine print that we've mostly, ignored. These are the hidden costs, the unintended consequences of our relentless march forward. The writer Margaret Emerson put it in this really powerful way. She says we treat progress like a national religion. But she also warns that this kind of blind faith, this unquestioning belief in this one story, could actually foretell our demise. Whoa. Emerson argues that this particular brand of progress has created 4 huge problems. It has systematically disconnected us. We've become disconnected from nature, from each other, from our own health, and ultimately from the health of the planet itself. I mean, just think about it for a second. We have hundreds, maybe thousands of friends online, but all that hyperconnectivity often comes at the expense of real face-to-face community. We've kind of swapped genuine companionship for the quick buzz of a notification, and it's left a lot of us feeling more alone than ever. And this slide right here, it shows one of the biggest paradoxes we're facing. Look at the chart. Our life expectancy keeps going up, which is amazing, right? But for so many of us, the quality of that life is actually going down. Our modern lifestyles, full of processed foods and sitting at desks, are leading to more and more chronic illnesses. And the cost to the planet, it's just staggering. Our model of endless industrial growth has pushed the natural world to its absolute limits. And this isn't just a vague feeling, it's a measurable crisis. The rate of species extinction is now accelerating at a truly terrifying pace. The crucial thing to get here is that this isn't just about old factories from the past. The trade-offs are happening right now in our shiny digital world. We get personalized services, but we pay for it with our privacy. We get incredible AI tools, but they demand massive amounts of energy. We have infinite information at our fingertips, but it often leads to a shallower, more distracted way of being. Okay, so if the old definition of progress is failing us, what's next? Do we just stop? No, this is where it gets really interesting. The solution isn't about stopping progress, it's about redefining what it even means. So thinkers today are suggesting a huge shift. Instead of seeing progress as that one single straight arrow, linear, global, and inevitable, they see it more like a winding vine. It's non-linear, right? It has ups and downs. It's local. What works for one community might not work for another. And this is the big one. It's not inevitable. It's just possible. It's something we have to consciously and actively choose. And this quote just nails the heart of that new vision. True progress might have less to do with endless economic growth and more to do with human well-being. It's a definition where things like happiness, health, and sustainability are how we measure success. And you know what? This isn't just some abstract philosophical idea. There's a real, measurable countermovement happening right now. Look at this. When people intentionally unplug, they're reaching for real, tangible, analog things. Notebooks, printed books, paper calendars. It's a search for something solid in a digital world. And guess who's leading this charge? The youngest generation. A huge majority of Gen Z are actively choosing to disconnect for their own mental health. They're the ones reviving everything from vinyl records to film cameras. It's like they intuitively get that we need this balance. So, what does this all mean for our future? How do we get the incredible benefits of technology without losing ourselves in the process? Well, the keyword that keeps coming up is intentionality. This table lays it all out pretty perfectly. For every single one of these issues, from our privacy to our mental health, you can see the gains, you can see the trade-offs, and you can see a path to rebalance things. Yes, we can have personalized services, and we can demand stronger privacy laws. We can use AI, and we can build it sustainably. The answer isn't to reject the tech, it's to find a much more thoughtful way to integrate it. And it really boils down to a few clear actions. We can build analog rituals back into our digital lives. We can use technology as a tool instead of letting it use us. We can support and advocate for smarter policies. And maybe most importantly, before we jump on every new innovation, we can just stop and ask, does this truly enrich humanity? And maybe this is the ultimate takeaway, that the next great leap forward might not be about moving faster at all. Maybe true progress is about having the wisdom to slow down sometimes, to reconnect, and to remember what makes life feel so vividly, so irreplaceably human. So I'll leave you with the question we started with, but maybe from a slightly new perspective. After looking at all the promises, all the pitfalls, and the potential for a whole new path, what does the word progress mean to you now?